What is going on, guys? It is Brad here from Grumpy Old Men. So we are here in the CWL bye week, and so lots of different events going on this weekend, one of which was Potluck. So the Grumps decided to do a little 30 versus 30 Potluck spin and ended up matching OneHive. First time we have matched OneHive, and I was not able to participate in this war, but when I came back and took a look at everything, wow, it was a really, really great war on both sides, and came down to the wire. They had some really clutch 10v10 attacks in the end to get them to the 86 stars, and yeah, it was just a really, really solid war overall, and congrats to OneHive for getting the victory. 10v11 game, they were very efficient. They were able to clear all four of our 11s with their 10s. I think they went 4 for 8. We were able to do the same thing. Took us a few more attacks, but we're able to get them down, so that was great. And each side had two 10v10 triples. So very close war, and it really just came down to us not clearing one of the 10s in the end. So let's take a look at some of the cool attacks our guys did, and we will start with some of the 10v11 action. So first we will take a look at Puck going in on their number 4. How about a little Queen Walk Mass Valk action? I like it. So Baby Dragon at the start wants to get his funnel set. So I like the patience here, letting that Baby Dragon work a little. I think he's also going to use a Wizard here. Get that army camp down just to make sure his Queen doesn't stray too far. So yeah, the camp doesn't go down to the Baby Dragon, but he's going to throw down a Wizard to get that down so he gets a shot off. And here we go. He's going to start the Queen Walk at 3. Wants her to go on south. So of course with the high damage point defense at Town Hall 11, you can see he's already has to think about using a Rage with just that Archer Tower and Wizard Tower on that Queen. So here we go. Rage on her and breaks on in. So she will go on in there and going to help create a nice funnel here. So keeping her alive. Number 1 rule of the Queen Walk. So taking on a lot of point defense already. So goes ahead and preemptively a little bit early, throws down that Rage, but hey, better earlier than later, I say. But at the same time, got to be a little bit conservative with those Rages sometimes to try to keep her going as long as possible. So here we go. She's going to encounter even more point defense here very shortly. Got that Expo and Cannon on her already. Got to use the 3rd Rage already. So she's going to also be bothered by this enemy Queen. So a little bit late on the poison, but he's going to have to pop the ability there, but gets her down. Keeps her alive, though. That's the key as she continues around. However, he is out of Rages for the Queen at this point, and needs to send in the kill squad to help create the rest of the funnel so that the Valks can jump in the center here. So need to clear out enough trash and buildings to get that done. The Eagle is on the King, but he is leading the charge with the bowlers behind. Got to use that ability very soon. Like now, okay. Uses it, gets it done. Healers switch on to King and the bowlers. So they are going to get some work done here. Rocks bouncing everywhere. Healers trying to do their best to keep them up. So good job here, being patient, trying to clear as much as he can. So he's got plenty of time. Nice job, healers, keeping those bowlers up. There we go. So they continue on their way. The Eagle is doing its best to get them down. Somehow they are surviving through it. The King is going to come bother them. Their lives are almost over. It is Valk time, baby. So here we go. Send in the Valkyries. Send everyone. He's got the jump and the Rage for them. And 15 is definitely going to be enough to get it done. And the 50%. As they go through, Hound will not bother him. Loon will not bother him. And he is at the 55% and the 2-star. So very nicely done there, Puck. So here we go with a little 10v10 action. Rob going in for the 6-pack this war and bringing the drags on this attack. So very interesting attack. I don't think I would have initially thought drags on this attack. So very interesting thoughts and planning by the boys on this one. But as you'll see, the Queen stepping up, getting the first air defense, and then she's going to clear a little bit of trash around this second, which will definitely help in the second phase of the attack, as you will see, because he is going in with the dragons on kind of the wider end of this base. And with a few loons, and is hoping that the drags will kind of he'll send one hound in to tank for the air defense, and then with a couple loons raging them up, it'll path on over to this air defense, and then the rest of the attack will continue with the drags going towards the core and kind of around the base in a kind of a counterclockwise fashion, as you'll see. So that air defense goes down, and actually taking out a sweeper in the middle there. So we got dragons in the core, dragons on the right hand side. As you see, the king is helping clear the trash on the outside on the right hand side, so those dragons are just focused on the center. Here's a second hound to tank for this air defense. Maybe slightly late on that hound, I'm not sure. But here we go with the cloned loons, cloned CC loons. He had a hound loon in the CC, and then cloning those level 7 loons. So given nice to have that clone on them, because they are going to provide that little bit of extra damage for you. And as you'll see, the hound is actually out in front tanking really nicely for those loons. It is still up, so the loons kind of sit behind it and just do work, and behind them are the dragons. So nice use of haste there to get those loons doing a lot of damage for them. They are done with their job, but he's still got 4 dragons left. 2 of them are on the Inferno. It is going to go down quickly, and that is that. That was an awesome attack. Very, very nice, man. All right, here we go with the other 10v10 triple on our side. A little bit more straightforward attack this time with the mass miners and 5 heals for him. Just kind of a good recognition kind of attack. It's lots of defenses kind of clumped around here, yet the base is pretty spread out, but the funnel on both sides is a little bit easier than normal, and you can see that these miners kind of have a good, it's a nice spread there. They're going to take down a few defenses at once. Continue on their way. He's going to do a double heal here on the left and the right. And as you'll see, one of the key things in this attack to me was the heroes are able to do a lot of work on the outside. Nice poison on that loon. Got it down pretty early because got that loon down, which is important because it can definitely ruin your raid if you don't get that right. So nice for the second poison on the queen in the core. So miners are going to get through her at no problem. Miners pathing to that Inferno, so very nice. And like I said, look at the heroes on the outside. They're just doing a lot of good work. He's got 1 heal remaining, so he's just going to be patient. It looks like the raid's actually dying out at this point. It doesn't look like it's going to succeed with all this back end stuff, but it does. He's got that heal down. Like I said, the queen is almost at full health still, and just going to take out not only trash, but some point defenses here. He's got the wizard tower taken out. Takes out the miners actually take out the king. Queen doesn't have her ability anymore, but she's going to help out the final few point defenses. And just a really nice spread on the miners, just getting everything down. And bam. That is that. Very nicely done again. All right, how about some Town Hall 9 action? Josh 2 going in. This was a fun attack, especially because of the army composition. I think Josh and Jimmy have been having some good fun with this. He's got a Queen Walk starting out, and then he's going to do Valks, Hogs, and CC Miners. So fun stuff here. So poison on the Queen at the start, raging his Queen up, and actually this is pretty symmetrical base, so it really doesn't matter too much which way his Queen goes. And so she's going to end up going to the left. Already has his king down. I think he knew there was a little Tesla farm over here as well. But he is going to create kind of create the funnel on the left-hand side here wide enough such that he can just send in the Valks without any wall breakers needed. So here we go, sending them in. Maybe a little bit early because a few of them stray off to the left, so I was wrong a little bit. Most of them, however, get in and target that wall and follows them up immediately with the Hogs and the Miners and a heal for all of that. Unfortunately, the Queen is beating on the wall. Don't know what she's doing. Maybe he sent the kill squad in a little bit too early there, but she's going to step in and just do some stuff. Hogs are going to jump forward, trip some bombs, whatnot. He's got another heal for them. 3 heals, actually, for this Valk Hog Miner portion. So just kind of a nice wave of different types of troops and just wreaking havoc on everything. And they're just going to stay up for a while because of the heals. They're actually going to break through another set of walls, take care of these defenses here. Miners are doing stuff in the core, so decides to heal them up, let them do some work. So a nice max miners doing some good amount of damage there. So the Valks are just going to decide to do their own thing, break out, kind of take out some trash. But he's got his full health queen, and the miner's doing work over here. And all of a sudden, the base is almost cleared. He's only got really this archer tower left as a threat. So speeding this up ability, still has the queen ability. She, of course, is going to hit a wall again. But still, very effective attack. Really cool to watch. And fun army composition, as you saw. So nicely done there, Josh. All right, Genius Tubu going in. This actually reminded me of a Town Hall 10 type of, not only Town Hall 10 type of base, but Town Hall 10 type of attack. So Zapquake's 1 AD, and then he's got this other AD here. He's going to bowler bounce it and take that out. Very nicely done there. So 2 ADs down, and then he's going to do heroes up the center, help out with these last 2 ADs, and then with enough funnel created, he's going to send in the dragons and the loons. So we'll speed up this initial part here. So it looks like King is actually going to go to the left. Queen is going to go to the right. I didn't know if he meant to do that exactly like that, but it worked out very nicely. So Queen takes out one air defense and goes ahead and sends in the dragons. They will take down the other one very quickly. Since the targeting, they could target right to it. Slow this down a little bit. So he's got one on the outside, which is kind of nice because it's helping clear out the trash. And then he's got the majority in the core. That sweeper's not going to do anything. He's got his final rage down. And then as this Expo is doing work on the dragons, he's sending in the loons from the outside. So nice touch there. He's got a haste for them. Doesn't end up using it here, though. So the dragon's just doing some really good work in tanking as the loons, take out this left side. He's got dragons on the right side as well. And then everything, the loons will make their way over to the other side of the base. However, didn't really need to because the dragons just kind of did the work for them. Didn't even need that haste. And that, ends up overwhelming the base with plenty of troops remaining. Very nicely done, a genius. All right, here we go with Matt Jack, a.k.a. JacketDunga, our streamer extraordinaire, going in with the Stone Goho. So a very interesting start. He actually is going to lure the CC with this first golem on the left. As you saw, I think he brought something like 15 wizards, so wizard heavy army, and the idea is having those wizards do a lot of work on the outsides and getting a really wide funnel. So he's cut the poison down here, getting the lure and the poison out on the dragon. It's going to be stuck on that golem. So I was able to get that dragon because it stays in the poison for so long, and the wizard is actually helping out as well. So I think that was part of the plan. So now that the funnel is created, both sides kind of trimmed. He's got the final golem and the kill squad going in the center, and he's going to double jump to get to the enemy queen, of course. And then he's got one rage for them, and then he's got 14 hogs in the bag to just use as needed, kind of surgical in when he wants to. And I kind of just like the patience he had of getting this done as just kind of reacting to what the kill squad is doing. And then sending in the hogs. He sends a few in towards the left. They weren't exactly, the kill squad wasn't exactly tanking for them, but they did get that archer tower down. Unfortunately, hit a spring trap there. Wasn't able to get the wizard tower, but gets the wizard tower on the left here. Sends a few more hogs in for that mortar. Unfortunately, the kill squad wasn't tanking, kind of veers off to the right there. So just being patient here, waiting to see when he can deploy these final 4 hogs. Still has the queen ability. She's not taking too much damage. Bowlers are going to help take out that cannon. Nice to get the wizard on the outside helping up, cleaning up already. So the queen will have to use her ability here pretty soon. So she has to beat the wall to get to that Tesla and whatnot. Speeding that up a little bit. Using the ability, knows he might be tight on time. So there, tries to send the hog in to help out. Fortunately, it dies. But still a good reaction here to get everything cleared. And the queen is going to step on over. He still has 3 hogs to help out with the Tesla farm. Sends him in. Helps take that out with the queen behind. So good timing there to get those hogs in before that queen died, because she was key. And look at that. She's going to take out that final wizard tower. Very nice reactions there, Jack. All right, that's a wrap for this potluck, guys. Thanks for watching, and grats to OneHive for a great war, and I will catch you guys next time.